All right, in number 41 right here, they're asking us to determine the one-sided limits either numerically or graphically. So they kind of wrote this as one. I went ahead and split it into two separate questions right here. We've got the right-hand limit on the top and the left-hand limit on the bottom. So either way I would do this, we would need to define the function in our calculator. So I think what I'm going to do is go back to my main calculator page, and I think I would, here we go, I think I would redefine whatever I have for f1 of x right here. So here we go. We are going to define f1 of x, gotcha, to equal, I missed an x there, thought I had it. There we go, f1 of x to equal, all right, and sine of x divided by the absolute value of x, kind of a weird one right here. So a sine of x is going to go on the top, and then in the bottom, probably the simplest thing to do here, guys, would just be to type in the letters of ABS, and it'll know what that means. So ABS of x, and you'll notice as soon as I hit enter, it turned that denominator into what I wanted it to be, the absolute value of x. Now, I just got done doing a video for problem number 37, and in 37, we were using a table to evaluate our limits numerically, and I kind of had it set up for thousandths. I think I'm going to run with that same idea right here. I think what I'm going to try to do, and we'll hope that this works out, is that we're going to set up a table right here with x and with f of x. And we want to know what's happening as x is approaching 0 from both the left and the right. So since I'm set up for thousandths, I think I'm going to begin this thing 3 1,000ths to the left of 0. So that'll be a negative 0 point, and that'll be 997. And then a negative 0.998, negative 0.999. I don't actually care what happens when x is equal to 0. I just realized that's wrong, guys. I'm approaching negative 1 right there. That was dumb. I think I overthought that right there. Nope, my mistake. So that should have been negative 0.003, negative 0.002, negative 0.001. Okay, we don't actually care what happens when x is 0, and now we go positive. 0.001, 0.002, 0.003. So we've got that. Let's see what we can do to get our table set up here. So let me go back to, let's see, I think that was page 2 for me right here. And I wanted to begin this table. Let's get this right now, guys, let's clear that out. And we're going to put in, there we go. Okay, negative 0 point, and we said 003, and we'll hit enter there. Yeah, and now I think we're in pretty good shape here, guys. What I want to do, though, is just copy this table down a little bit further. So I'm going to hit copy, and I'm going to drag, probably easier for me on the iPad than it is for you guys here on your calculator, but we're going to paste into all of that spot. Yeah, and that actually works for us here, guys. And what do we see from the table right now? I've got some negative 0.999s on the top and then positives down on the bottom. So negative 0.999, and same thing right over here, same thing right over here, and then on the bottom it's going to be positive. So I think this tells us what we need to do here, or what we need for our answer, because that table seems to be converging. I kind of did this backwards, which is dumb now that I think about it. In the table, it would be my right-hand limit that's on the bottom and my left-hand limit, which is up on the top. So that's why I'm going to move all of this around here, guys, because as I said, these values over here are feeding into the left-hand limit. These values over here getting you towards the right-hand limit. So the limit as x approaches 0 from the left, these x values right here are approaching 0 from the left, and our y values seem to be converging towards a value of, looks like it's going to be negative 1. On the other side right here, as x is approaching 0 from the right, y values seem to be converging towards positive 1. So I think these are the two answers that we needed here to problem number 41.